Hello, stream. Welcome back, everyone, to the SNES Super Side Quest. We are 530 games in. It's Not Your Loot RPG. We finished that the other night. Turned out we were pretty much done with the game as soon as we finished the tower. Yeah, we just had to talk to somebody. That wrapped up the first part of the Laxius trilogy. So it's all done. You basically watched the ending. You didn't miss anything significant. So I wouldn't worry about it. There's no like true final boss. No, there's no more booba. But yeah, as I was saying, welcome to game 530 on the SSQ. We are in our next mini Japanese game block, so a bunch of Super Famicom games coming up, starting with Final Stretch, a racing game from Genki. And Genki has made a bunch of games at the moment. The last one they did was that Armored Trooper Votoms, and then they did another Formula 1 game, which I rated pretty decently. They did a quiz show game and King of the Monsters. So they have quite a diverse, and I'd say better than average, library of games. It has some nice music going on here. We wait for Fuchsia to sponsor the sequel. He said he's not likely going to do that because the sequel game is a lot shorter and he doesn't think it's worth the commission fee. A unfortunate consequence of, I guess, shorter games and paying for me to play them. Just that, well, I'll finish them fast, I guess. Formula 1 games tend to be hard. I don't know anything about this game. Not sure if it'll be long. Hopefully it's not going to ask me to do like 80 loops or 8 loops over. Get to play it yourself now? Absolutely. And you also have to play the first one too because your save file carries over. I mean, I'm sure you don't have to carry over your save file, but surely you would want to. Hell no. This is cool that they're showing like the debut year of the car slash driver. Downloading a save file. It's a good idea. I'm sure you can find one. Pretty hype music on this intro. I'm gonna hope there's in-game audio, not just car noises. We'll let this run for a minute. Oh, there we go. Now we're at the title screen. It's licensed by the Formula 1 Car Association. I believe that's FOCA. GP. Oh, this is 2-player, huh? I'm gonna have to mark that down. We got a new 2-player game for the 2-player quest sometime in the future. Time attack mode, system. Shift down, shift up. So manual gears, left, right. Acceler is A, brake is B, reverse is Y. Well, I guess that's fine. Hopefully the game controls well. We have beginner and expert mode. I suppose I'll stick with beginner. Usually I default to the default here, and expert I treat as a hard mode. This could be like the normal mode though. I don't know what the differences are between these. But we'll do beginner. Team select, team footwork, Lotus, Tyrell, Williams, Sauber, Ferrari, McLaren. There's my boys Benettons with the C chassis B engine. Looks like there's only one A, two A engines. Williams and the Ligier. I'm surprised that Ferrari's listed CC. Well, I always play Benetton. They're like my go-to team. So usually on the top 3 in this era, right? They're not so good now. They're not like the best, but they're good enough. Usually get the job done with Benny Boy. Benny Boy. See, we're in 4th already on a qualifier. Ah, maybe beginning mode just auto qualifies you. That's probably what beginner mode does. Hey, that just saves me some time. Okay. It looks like most people got lined up team-wise, except for us in the middle. Yeah, my other Benetton is way in the back. Round 1, South African GP final. It's been a while since I've done racing, so we'll see how we do here. Oh, there's a back view on the top, and there's a top-down view. Okay. We have auto gear on, even though it told me Eleanor shifts gears. Eleanor, as a matter of fact, does not shift gears. This might be a beginner mode thing. Oh boy, it's gonna take some getting used to. Get a side view, turn view, camera. The top is distracting, honestly. As is usual in the car games here, it's not immediately, like, your ability to turn isn't very high, so you don't want to go too fast so you can turn. Alright, we seem to be catching up, which means this might be an easier game once I get used to it. The perspective is so truncated, though. Like, they have a very small screen. There's so much black on the bottom. There's a lot of space they could have had extra pixels. But... gonna play this one out. It's 5 laps. Mostly to get used to it and then to see what happens when we lose. Man, the brakes immediately park your ass. You get back up to 300 kilometers so quickly. Getting lapped by the top dog. That's okay, we can get lapped. Gonna have this on your second monitor because racing games are sleep. Yeah, hey, it's all good. I appreciate that much. What's up, Zero? How you doing? We can pause with the start button. You performed awfully. Zero points. We have 4 constructors points. Okay, that just moves you on to Brazil. As is usual with these games, I'm gonna check for the free win first, because they might just play credits whether you win or lose when you get to the end. It doesn't look like we can save in between the tracks, so we're gonna have to try to get good if we have to win. But for right now, we'll just play to practice. What's up, Skull? What is the quote in the stream notification? Song lyrics. What about bombs or whatever? I believe it's Nam Nam Booey's Nightmare, which I did play before on stream. I'll have to double check. It's race o'clock right now. Double check later. Oh yeah, right, I can't do that. I wonder if this game has any shortcutting shenanigans in it. Okay, they go really slow around corners. They go really slow. Seems like we can phase through people. I don't see any indication that their tires get like used up or tired or anything. Nice, you can just drive through. I'm wondering if this is all just the difficulty options, right? Maybe you would collide in expert mode. So this is all easy peasy baby mode right here. You really just gotta try to manage your speed and whatnot. Gaming journalist mode, that's right. This is journalist mode before journalist mode was the standard feature. So the scale of these tracks is truncated. They're very tiny compared to other Formula 1 games, because I know Brazil, that straightaway off the start lasts for a long time. But in this game, that straightaway seems like it lasts no time at all. It's just, you go for a second and it's over. Yeah, we got 7. That's 0 points still. Doing great. Valve's finally updating Deadlock again. Cute vampire girl. They know what the audience wants. They know. Fun to see the AI are like turning out of control too. But yeah, this track has this killer turn that moves into this killer turn. Fuck. Squee! I mean, I feel like I should eventually go through these gameplay videos of mine and check and see how many of the racing games have the exact same engine sound. This engine sound does feel familiar, like it was in another game prior. So I'd be curious as to which ones are stock sounds. Maybe they're all stock engine noises. All cars sound the same anyway. That's not true. They sound unique. We're maintaining a steady... Well, I was in 4th, now I'm in 6th. So it says I'm still in 4th. Would it be like a lap ahead of these guys who passed me? Bizarre. I'm in 5th. If only I could be the AI in these racing games and take every corner flawlessly without having to slow down like they do. Lest I go completely and utterly out of control. It's always how these games are. I'm not sure the position tracker is working correctly. Man, I feel like I have to squint to see this track. This might be one of the worst camera views. It's just so tiny. I feel like I'm driving a tank with how little I can see. Is this SNES? Is this real life? This is SNES. Oh, this was a Genshin channel? Oh, would you would prefer I went back to Genshin? I see. I see. Yeah, if you dual check once we wrap up with this, I'll do just that. No. was a joke. It was a joke. He's just joking. Still got events to finish? There's always events to finish. Yeah, they had that new one that it didn't have everything available until 2 days later. We had to go do a criminal investigation with Yelan. Dude, they're driving on the grass and not losing any speed. That's gonna negatively impact the score, man. The AI is fully programmed on their rails. They do not have any penalties to suffer, which means the game expects the player to play perfect. I'm not too worried about winning here. I have a strong feeling this game is just gonna give us credits at the end of this, so this could be a freebie. Freebie racing is nice. If I want to try hard, I guess we can just play as one of these top 2 cards and my AI ally would take the lead, right? And I would hopefully take like 2nd or 3rd behind them to secure the constructor points, because these 2 are in the lead every single race, so there's no variance. They're just programmed to be the best in this game. I feel like the other racing games had some variance over the top people. There were times where they didn't come out ahead. And I definitely would prefer that be the case. Less entertaining when it's just, oh, okay, these are the best guys and they get the top spots unless you drive flawlessly. I'm surprised we're in 2nd and 3rd right now. And I don't think we need to worry about pitting, with the fact that we only have so many laps to do. Their grip seems to be stable. How does he drive that fast and on the grass? It upsets me every time I see it. It doesn't actually, but it makes me go like, aw, game devs, come on. If he's gonna drive off-road, let him use infinity speed like you make me go down to 0 speed. See, look at how slow I am, touching the dirt for a split second there. But the AI just zoo. Actual cheating. What are we doing here then? Genshin. We'll get back to Genshin eventually. There'll be plenty of Genshin. Not going anywhere. Gotta make progress on the SNES quest. Yeah, 3rd place. Have we seen Bald Eagle? Missed that fella? When was the last time we've seen Bald Eagle? I feel like I personally haven't seen him in a while. Someone on the Duelist 2 Discord mentioned Bald Eagle isn't around the Discord anymore, so I hope they're well too. Maybe they just decided it's time to move on from the internet. Whatever they ended up doing, hopefully they're doing well. I think we got that cutscene because we were top 3, right? Yeah, next time we play the game, we want to be A. Prost or D. Hill. AKA, we want to play as Williams. Williams the top dog. If we have to play again, just play as Williams. I mean, if the mic is crackling, I just accidentally touched the wire, and I know how sensitive this wire has been lately. Hopefully it's fine. Alright, next race. Spanish GP. Good old Spain. Been a while since we've done these races. Ah, this is Spain. Doesn't this track usually come up later? This one's got the steady curving throughout, and then it's like the straight fun away, and then steady curving. Bimata. I couldn't stay on the. Oh, I couldn't stay on the. I gotta go a little slower there. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. This is one of those games where it's kind of like, this is just a formality. At least I'm hoping this is just a formality. Let it be free. We like free here. Nice. Very nice. Way to drive off-road. Doing great, my man. You're doing great. I don't know if I can catch up to them on this track. As is tradition in these kinds of games, the only way you really catch up to the AI is if they have to heavily slow down on curves due to their programming. Like on the last track, there was those 2 tight turns they slowed down a ton on. And that lets me catch up and overtake them. But here, it looks like they take these really efficiently. Taking them way better than I can. I'm only going 160 kilometers an hour. I'm letting go of the gas pedal a bunch and we're still not able to turn on the road. It's fine. We'll just stay in this position, I guess. Or fall even further back. I cannot do these turns. Or I can't do them efficiently. Cannot do these efficiently. We have the skill issue. Final lap. Yeah, we did it. That's not very good looking, but it'll do. And then we have the most impressive automatic start times, right? On the test. Wow, look at how much I had to slow down. Everybody else just speeding through. Okay, they had to slow down there. Since they had to slow down that bad there, we might be able to stay in an okay position on this track. Not that it's gonna feel great. Oh my goodness, it's so tight. It's so small. I recognize this track. There's usually more space to work with. It's just so tiny in this game. The track is tiny. Gotta remember, that's a hard turn. Oh dear Lord in heaven. Oh Genki, what did you do with this game, man? There's been plenty of peers and examples you could have looked into. I just pitted. I guess we'll see what the pit animation is like. Damn, they're fast. I don't know what S tires are. Slick? Maybe? I imagine I've made life much harder for myself. But that's what it defaulted to. And we're already at the pit again. Like, I feel like in real life time, because I see how fast that clock is moving. There's like a second going by every half a second. So times 2 speed. That's how truncated the course is. I feel like I didn't even drive for 20 seconds there. We already made an entire lap around. It's ridiculous. It's throwing me off how small the game is. The scaling is way out of whack. Okay, we're in last place. It doesn't matter. Get this done over with. This is definitely a tough one. It's pretty much turning constantly on this track. So much for keeping up with the AI just because they slowed down a little on the turn. I wasn't able to navigate the turns well enough myself. Some weird crash sounds. I'm about to get laughed. How bad we were doing. Hells yeah. Yeah, put me on an automatic line. I'll be just as good as the rest of them. Canadian qualifier. I think Canada's a bit more generous of a track layout than the last one. Yeah, a little bit. This one still has some diabolical chicanes. Chicaneries. Yeah, is that our Bennett guy in front? The other two? No way. Oh, I came in too hard there. And then we're done. Oh, I couldn't tell what was happening. It's so hard to see. We're like flat. Very flat here. I'm a hazardous driver, what can I say? Okay, well I can pass there. A little bit. Is that like the other driver's lawnmower going off? Bald Eagle's in a better place now? Away from Dooley. But Duelist is great. You're not wrong though. Yeah, if I'm in 4th place, I'm happy. Because our teammates in one of the top 3. And the other guys... Does the position just not update in this game until you cross the line? Is that how this works? They couldn't even program real-time position tracking? Genki, I thought you were better than this. I don't know, this is a pretty janky Formula 1 racer. Get out of my way, I want my 4th place, nerd. Oh, I gotta keep racing. It's one more lap. One more lap, I gotta earn my 4th place. Dragging down my team. Look, I can't help it, honestly. Come on. We've been playing the game for 39 minutes. Probably like 5-10 of that was sitting on the title screen. Just don't have the experience. The game is hard for all the wrong reasons. Game seems to run okay, but I can't help but think they only got away with that due to how truncated they made everything. Damn, look at how far behind I am of the 3rd place. 14 seconds back. Get 9 points though. I'm in 5th. Personal. And Benetton is kicking ass thanks to my teammate scoring so much. My teammate's doing great. Carrying my pathetic self. We're on the French GP. On the 6 to 42, we doing great. Hey, if they give me credits at the end, don't matter. You don't gotta win. If it do matter, we play Williams next and see how their car is. This is this track. This is gonna be a hard one because the AI is gonna go super fucking fast and yeah, you gotta slow down there, but then they just go super fucking fast again. It feels so weird playing all these Formula One games and then you actually start recognizing the tracks based on their design. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this. I've seen this numerous times now. Yo, first place? What? Let's go? Let's go? He's a first place Andy? Let's go? First place on the French track, hells yeah. I got this. I got this. This is an easier track for me, and they gotta slow down pretty hard on that turn, so we have a little bit of an advantage. This track doesn't have tons of bullshit turns. Although, I forgot that was coming up. Determines when it updates position. I think when we cross the finish line. Then it does a position update. Which is kind of weird. I'm not sure I've ever seen a racing game not update right away, so I'm guessing. And they've made a Formula One game before, and I don't think it had that weird problem. So they either rushed the programming on this, they did it on purpose, which would be really strange. Or it's like a different team worked on this and not the team that worked on the other Formula One game. I don't know, this game is just, it feels weird. I don't think it's truly atrocious or anything, but it just feels so weird. For an F1 title. Damn, that guy is really on my ass. I didn't even know this. I do like that. Sound effect sounds nice. The little sparking. It's a nice touch. Not every F1 game has the sparks. Final lap. Final fight. Look at how fast that AI goes on the straightaway. Barely stay ahead of him. This is the only track we're gonna get first place on, probably. I will count this as a true personal victory. Should skyrocket my score. Unfortunately, the other Benetton guy's in fourth, so... Yeah, please don't overtake me, sir. Let me have this. Let me have one. So I can feel good about myself. Oh yeah, 11:49. We were definitely more than a second ahead of him in that last turn, so that's a bullshit time that they give the AI. I popped the champagne. Yes. B. 19. Hells yeah. Catching up to my bro Patrese. I think Patrese is the ally. 100 to 50. It's a blowout, but at least we don't have that embarrassing of a score compared to everybody else, I guess. Right? British GP. Damn, it's only round 9 and we have, what, 15, 16 races in GP? This one is diabolical and the turns on the end of this track. Otherwise, it's okay. Should be the same issue with the last track, although I don't think they are going to slow down. They should blow past me, depending on how they take this turn and the next turn. Which is this one. Okay, they slow down pretty hard here. And now the crappy part of this track. That wasn't too bad. They actually slowed down pretty harshly there. Engine sounds and tire screeching sounds. Truly the finest ASMR to fall asleep to. Only provided here on Batista Harpoo's channel. Okay, I'm keeping up a bit better than I would have thought on this track. They are passing me, but if I'm passing them at the end, I might take first. That screech sound effect sounds so familiar too. Like it's from the Lamborghini Challenge or Test Drive 2. Such a great title theme. And we actually took first. Back-to-back firsts? Insane? Yeah, the earliest tracks do tend to be the hardest tracks in Formula 1. Maybe we make some sort of miracle comeback here. I doubt it. I'm so far behind on points. I'd have to win first on everything, and A-Pros would have to stop getting second. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. German GP. By one of the most straightforward courses, and then at the end they have a weird chicane just because the track is too straightforward otherwise. Yo, what's up, chill? Alright, we're probably not gonna do good here. I got wrecked. Gym status. There is still no gym. It's full duel. Yeah, I know that. I knew that. I totally knew that. It's always for duel. I'm so happy. You guys look out for each other and keep up to date on what everyone's doing. Hold up. Are we phasing through other cars? Is there any reason to use the back view in this? So the only reason to use the back view is that I can do top view, if you would prefer, or we could do side view. That's an interesting view. Yeah, look at that. Side view. Or we could do turn view, which is like the camera just constantly rotates. It's actually very distracting for me because I'm trying to focus on the bottom, but I can see in my periphery the fucking turning. Or we could do camera view, which is like even more distracting. Kind of cinematic and cool for you guys, I guess. Camera view is kind of neat. Unfortunately, I can't turn off the top screen, so I just leave it on back view. And that's why we're using the back view. Oh god, I took that too fast. I'm trying to beat this dude though. We have a chance. Shit. Dude, listen to this guy's engine purring. It's absolutely purring. Yo, first play! Oh, that wasn't the final lap? Oh no. I celebrated too soon. Come on, back to back to back first places. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. These top cars cheat so much. Let's go. What's weird is it takes a huge amount of screen when we only care about the normal view. Yes, yes it does. Today you found out there's a Madness Combat game on Steam from 2021. Yeah, there is a Madness Combat game on Steam. I actually didn't know about that. I haven't watched Madness Combat in so long. That is old animation right there. Okay, we have a firm second place. My teammate did not do good on this Hungarian GP placement. Helping an old man take a bath is tiring AF. Helping anyone do living things is tiring AF. Always cherish the mobility and capability that you have. Because one day you just might be reliant on others. Oh, well, this race is not gonna go so well. Oof. All these crazy sound effects. You hope you die before that. Well, it's like 50 million ways of exiting the world, more than that, so I'd say the odds are good. That's my recommended way. Unfortunately, there's no easy way, and I've not experienced any of them, so it'd be hard to recommend. I would like to go in my sleep, completely unaware of anything that's happening, but not forced to induce sleep from the hospital. I just want to go in my bed. If I had a choice, you know. Like, if my body just wants to stop breathing and functioning, that seems like the best way to go. Everything else seems like it's just going to be a very painful exit. I suppose getting shot while unaware might be a courtesy in the long haul. Well, this race sucked. I can't even catch up to anybody. It's very bad at these turns. These turns are even worse because of how small they are. It's like you're playing a Game Boy version of a Formula One game, and the track is just extra tiny. Because, I don't know, they felt like they needed to turn it into a miniature version for some reason. I think they just really didn't scale it well in this game. This game kind of sucks. It's definitely not my favorite Formula One game, that's for sure. It should be over soon enough. On the bright side, it's very realistically going to be a short game. Getting shot anywhere but the head must be painful though. It depends on the way you get shot. And by what you're getting shot with. Belgian GP. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 5 more races. I'm not, like, visually, I could not identify that was a right turn. It looked like it was going left at first. My mistake. Ooh, that's a tight turn too. I'm never winning. Are you winning? Okay, okay. Oh, the Guilty Gear bugs got you good, huh? Well, nice. Yeah, that is good. That would be awesome if they actually take to it a bit. That'd be tremendous. Drive is definitely the easiest to learn. This track it doesn't even feel like this track. Alright, first of all, this turn here is absolutely filthy. And it's not that bad in other games. Yes. Yes. I usually try to just restart my Computron. Then I usually blame it on the Discord servers, and you just gotta wait till they fix their shit. You could also try uninstalling and reinstalling Discord. Ah, okay. Yeah. You can have him try to log in via the web browser version of Discord and see if that works, and if it does work, then it does work. The issue is probably just some file on his computer got corrupted or something. I would try to uninstall it and reinstall it. Yeah. I don't have a surefire solution for that. Ugh, that turn every time. It's a good idea. We were like, funnily enough, doing okay for a minute. And then we were not doing okay. I mean, we're top 3. We're doing okay. Compared to the other drivers, I guess. Take a second. Like, I even itch on my side. Game gonna be long? I don't know. It depends. If they give us credits at the end of this GP, win or lose, then no. If they do not give us credits, then I have to go check if winning is the means of getting it. So we're hoping it's easy, but I don't know. I do not know. If I have to play again, we're gonna play as Williams, and assuming the AI is rigged to win, our partner should carry us to victory, and I ought to perform well enough that we hopefully take that score that they have and basically have that score. If we have to. I'm guessing we're not gonna need to do that. I'm hoping we don't need to do that. This track. The Williams cars are just way better at accelerating than my poor Benny here. I don't think we're gonna do good on this track because they're not gonna have to slow down at any point. Okay, looks like they slow down a tiny bit there. And then it's just zoom, zoom, zoom for the rest of this. Yeah, we're better off just doing that. Drive over the dirt a smidge. I should slow down harder there, though. No collision in this game. Devs decided they don't want to program collision, which I understand. I definitely prefer no collision to player hate collision, where the AI goes through you and you get slowed down. That's the worst. You saw the Discord announcement, too bad no time to play it. Oh, you responding about that update on Deadlock? No time to play because you're a responsible game developer, right? Responsible game dev. Man, every time I see Deadlock, I said this when that game originally came out, but it just makes me want them to release a new Deadlock Shrine Wars, the old strategy game. I need to play some Tau, some Chit, some Mog. Definitely some Chit. The OG Alien Tactics game race, or RTS race, because it's kind of like turn-based RTS. Mixed. I missed that game. It was such a good game. Damn, second place because I took that last turn terribly. Responsible me, nice one. You're not responsible. There's no hope for all of humanity. I'm holding his hand. I'm holding his hand. I got more points than my AI ally now. That's pretty boggy. Yeah, we're never going to be able to win. I feel like in this game, if you're not playing on the Williams team, your AI ally is never going to be able to keep up, so your manufacturer points will never be good enough. Manufacturer points don't typically matter as much as the individual. This track is usually very hard in the other Formula 1 games. It doesn't seem too bad here. Probably due to how small it is, those turns weren't too bad to take. They're a little rough, I guess. Should have slowed down earlier. Snap, snap. Lap 3. Yeah, da, 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 da. We're having a nice, lovely day racing in Formula One on the SNES. And hopefully we will knock out another Formula One game from the challenge list. Record time too. This one's going by pretty fast if we get the credits. I don't feel like it's my racing skills too much on display here, and by that I mean it seems like whether or not I'm doing well or bad on these tracks, besides reacclimating to them a little bit, besides that, it's just how well the AI's line is. Like how much they have to slow down or how fast they can keep going on the turns. They're definitely pretty efficient on some of those tracks. It's always the same three guys on the podium, no matter who's up there. Alright, two more. We're almost done. Just Japan and what? Australia? Who's usually the last one? I think it's Australia. Maybe it's somebody else. Did we already do Australia? Japan's usually one of the hardest tracks because they have so many of these curves. And then they have the tunnel. And they have one of the most insane, like, S-turns towards the end. I'm guessing the tunnel's not going to be rendered in this game. I just have a feeling. In fact, I think we already would have passed it, right? And this is the most insane turn right here. And that's the end, yeah. No tunnel. Too complex of technology for Genki here. Did their other game render the tunnel? I would need to like actually go back and look at the other racing game, do comparison. Crack, crack, crack. Pop, pop, pop. There's a Ferris wheel in the background. Ah! I forgot what I was doing already. This track typically takes like 2 actual minutes to race around the 3 minutes. It's one of the longer tracks because it's so big, and in this game we race around it in like 30 seconds. My controller is desynced, so I gotta resync it. That was weird. I wasn't able to pause before that, fortunately. Desynced again. Why are you desyncing? There's nothing in between you and me. Alright, that's fine. We can throw this. I don't really care. Oh, cool! Wait, yo, fast travel? I didn't know you could fall so far behind. Alright, let me let it sit for a minute. I seem to not be able to resynchronize these. Hey, you good? You good? Are you sure? We were definitely going to at least get second or third there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was weird. Alright, back to business. Well, actually, since I know it'll just end, right? It doesn't matter if I win or lose this. Let's just drive in reverse and throw. Griefing. Griefing. Ooh, I can use the top view to see where I'm going. How did we get it to auto N before? I don't know how we got it to auto N. Can I kill my grip entirely? Is that something that can happen? No, I think your grip is immortal on this difficulty. Alright, well, we just gotta wait till they finish, right? They'll be done soon. I tried to fast travel again. I don't know what my controller did to end the previous race, but maybe when they all go by, it'll end. They should be on lap 4 by now, right? I think they went around 3 times. What a sad way to close it out. Having to chase the leader. Chase the leader. Oh yeah, let's pretend we're in second. Ooh, first. I'm not gonna have first. He really slows down there. They should be on their final lap right now. Okay, the grip does get reduced, actually. Not sure what determines that, but it does get reduced. Okay. +4 lap, hells yeah. So we got third. Which is basically first for anyone who's not in the Williams group. Did we win? We'll see. Yeah, we had some major learning to do, and then we picked up the triple win and some second places. We got screwed on round 15 and 16. Well, 16, I guess I kind of gave up on it. Congratulations! That looks like a credits roll to me. Easy game, boys. Sometimes they're free, sometimes they're not. Sometimes F1 racing is the most diabolical genre. We won. Yep, that was not difficult. Let me add some notes to my document here. How do you spell Benetton? It is 2 T's. 1 N. Alright. My thoughts. Janky Racer. It's not like the most horrible. It plays with little lag. There's some. But yeah, there's better racer games than this. And we will play this again as it does have 2-player mode. I feel like we should probably ban Williams. It'd probably be OP. Salami Interlagos. I said 2-player mode plays random tracks. Oval. They look like the actual tracks. Izuka. Those are probably just the cities they take place in, maybe. They are the actual tracks. Hungarorong. Goring. Roring. You can choose a lap amount. Oh, you can even customize your car? What? Where is all this in the single player mode? S is soft tire. Steering. I don't know why you would ever want slow steering. Mission. This transmission. Vroom vroom. Yo, what's up, Cairo? We're actually done vroom vrooming. I'm just messing around at the moment. Completed the game in record time. Ah, so there is colliding and multiplayer mode. It does have auto gear. That's a happy face for who's in the lead and a sad face for who's not in the lead. That is hilarious. But yeah, my thing with this game is that all of these tracks are so tiny. They took the Formula 1 and the scale's just god-awful. There's barely any room on the track to pass it, and the tracks are just so short. Alright, anyway, I just want to see this real quick. Yeah, it was a short game. We are, in fact, doing Kamen Rider next. So for YouTube crowd, thanks for watching. That was Final Stretch. It's nice to have a freebie, I won't complain about that.